We took a deliberate decision to give Trinidad and Tobago the opportunity to grow outside our borders. And one of the places that we looked for this opportunity to grow is in Ghana.
We are in a crisis. We are in a crisis.
The International Monetary Fund approved on Wednesday a $3 billion loan program to Ghana. The three-year program, which includes an immediate disbursement of about $600 million, provides a lifeline to the country facing its worst economic crisis in a generation.
This is not a Ghana we sign on for. This is not the democracy we know. Our courts have been part of those who are trying to suppress this country. And someday they will bow their heads down in shame.
A sign of larger discontent. Ghana's currency has plummeted against the dollar this past year. That's pushed up the price of imports at a time when inflation is already high. Food and fuel prices have more than doubled.
We can't do anything. If you go to the market, whatever you have, whatever amount you have, you can't buy anything in the market.
For the first time in the history of this Fourth Republic, the rate of inflation is hovering around 28%. That is unprecedented. And that should tell you about the persistent and astronomical hikes in the prices of food especially and other basic commodities. So today the ordinary Ghanaian is struggling to afford 3 square meals a day, not even 2 square meals a day, because we are suffering.
These workers say they haven't been paid in 2 years. They supply food to public schools in Ghana. Now desperate, suppliers are demanding what's owed to them with interest because of inflation.
We just are asking that the due process should be followed and our money should be given to us. Are we asking for too much?
Ghana has signed a new 3-year bailout program with the International Monetary Fund to bring down inflation and fix its economic problems.
Loads of new taxes have been introduced. So the taxes are going to start biting. And altogether, as this coalesce, I think we should start preparing for some unrest on the labor front. It's very possible as they start to realize that their earnings have halved in purchasing power.
Ghana has reached agreement with the International Monetary Fund on terms for a second payment of $600 million out of its $3 billion credit deal. Ghana signed a deal with the IMF in December as the country sought to shore off its public finances and better manage debt. The country's economic situation will be a major election campaign theme as it heads to the ballot box next year, with President Nana Akufo-Addo stepping down from 2 terms.
I traveled with the delegation, or should I say 2 delegations. First delegation I traveled with to Ghana, as you would have been told before. We took a deliberate decision to give Trinidad and Tobago the opportunity to grow outside our borders. And one of the places that we looked for this opportunity to grow is in Ghana.